Hey, this is Big Lee doing a review of the AV1000 Gigabit Powerline adapter with AC pass-through. Uh, the AC pass-through is quite important in that once you plug this in, you don't lose electrical port. You still have it, and it also gives you an extra LAN port as well. There's two LAN ports here, Ethernet ports. So then you can connect two devices. What these are for is, here's a diagram from their manual, is that let's say you have a Wi-Fi router here and the signal doesn't reach to the top floors, and what this does is you could connect this via Ethernet cord, which it comes with, and then you plug this into your wall outlet and it turns your electrical power lines into an Ethernet cord. So it then comes out and you could connect it directly to your computer on the top floor, or you could connect this to a Wi-Fi router and then you could have Wi-Fi signal being broadcasted on this floor for all your other devices. You notice that there's multiple devices here so that you could connect more than one. Although I would recommend just putting a Wi-Fi router up there as well, so you just extend the signal. Here's the aspect about the filter interference. I was saying, here you see the sad faces is less bars is in less performance, and that's because if you say on a multiple electrical outlet, if you plug in more devices here, it would interfere with the network signals that's being passed through. And the same with, let's say, a TV even connected next to it. They recommend plugging in directly so it filters out all the electrical interference, and the same as this, just plug it in directly so you get clean network signals. I also want to point out that these routers don't have a fuse that you could service, as in you could replace them. It's measured at 13, it's spec'd at 13 amps. So I don't recommend putting a vacuum cleaner into this. There's a chance that could blow out the fuse, or if there's a lightning storm, just pull these out. So yeah, those are the limitations, I would say. I have one connected to a router, and this is connected to my computer. It was very simple, just plug it in and just plug in the LAN cable. The other one was connected to the router, and this one's connected to my computer. And let me show you the performance of this. So TalkTalk provides 13 megs download and 1 meg upload. So this is quite good. It's actually the same spec, the same performance I would get if I were to have a Ethernet cord directly plugged into the router. So it runs quite perfectly. Of course, this is highly dependent on your cables, your electrical cables at home. So I live in a relatively new flat. It's only 5 years old, so maybe that's why it's good. And again, I was careful enough to have all electrical things unplugged or plugged through this so that it doesn't interfere with it. So there are, of course, other models by Tenda. So you can see there's ones with just one port and no electrical outlets, and there's one that actually give off Wi-Fi signals, so you don't need a cable. You don't need this at the other end, but you lose the electrical port. So I would say that, I mean, they're roughly the same. I would say this is like the best value. And if you have a spare Wi-Fi router, yeah, just plug another one in and you can expand 2 floors of Wi-Fi. Anyways, if you like to see more reviews, just like and subscribe. Peace.